Good morning and welcome to today's morning wrap up for your investment strategies and trading setup. Today is 1st of July 2022, Friday. A short disclosure before start. The stock or sector mentioned here are not buy or sell recommendation. It is just to update what is happening all around in the market. The FII long short position in Indian index is absolutely my own interpretation. It's not an intraday or positional trade recommendation. It may give you an approximate idea where Nifty is going to go over the period of time. I have a suggestion: seek investment or trading advice only from SEBI registered advisors. Lots of news flows are there on gas prices these days, right? Government of India has been continuously pushing India to make gas-based economy. But indigenous gas production is quite low. So naturally, India is a net importer of gas. Do you know how gas is imported? From which country gas is imported? Which country is the largest supplier of natural gas to India? How India is reducing its dependence on US for gas import? So I will answer all of these questions. I will substantiate all of these with data. So don't forget to watch my upcoming video on LPG Unleashed tomorrow 10 a.m. Let's begin with today's news. I'm going to start from FII's position in Indian market today. So yesterday during June expiry, we have seen lots of short covering by FIIs in the index. The same happened day before yesterday on Wednesday. So two consecutive days of short covering, especially during expiry, is a point to be noted. Going forward, today and tomorrow, especially these 2 days, what would be FII's position? That is going to be very crucial for us. So two consecutive days of short covering, whether it will be followed up by fresh short or further short will be covered. So that will give some direction to the Nifty. What I believe that there are still some short open in the market. In the cash market yesterday, net cash outflow from FII stood around 1138 crore. Net cash inflow from DII stood 1378 crore. In this fiscal, net cash outflow from FIIs stood around 1.53 lakh crore and net cash inflow by DIIs in this fiscal stood around 1.28 lakh crore. Let's move to the corporate action part. Three companies are going X today. L&T Finance Holding Limited for its 50 paisa dividend. Today is the X date and 4th July is the record date. Swasti Vinayaka Art and Heritage Corporation Limited. It has its bonus issue of 5:4. Today is the X date and 4th July is the record date. Expro India Limited is also going for bonus. Bonus issues is 1:2. 1st July today is the X date and record date is 4th of July. Today is the record date for many companies. Bajaj Auto Limited for its 140 rupees per share of dividend. Bajaj Finserv Limited for its 4 rupees per share dividend. Bajaj Holding and Investment Limited for its 25 rupees per share dividend. Bajaj Finance Limited for its 20 rupees per share dividend. Biocon Limited for its 50 paisa per share dividend. Gandhi Special Tubes Limited for its 10 rupees per share of dividend. Larsen Tubro Infotech Limited for its 30 rupees per share dividend. Maharashtra Scooters Limited for its 80 rupees per share dividend. Nippon Life Asset Management Company for its 7.5 rupees per share dividend. PTL Enterprises Limited for its 2 rupees per share dividend and Syngene International Limited for its 50 paisa per share of dividend. So today is the record date for all of these stocks. Ratnamani Metals and Tubes Limited for its bonus issue 1:2. Today is the record date. And Indian Oil Corporation Limited, IOCL, 1:2 bonus issue, record date is today. Let's move to the event desk. Infrastructure output of India jumped 18.1% year-on-year basis in May 2022. So this is a very good sign amid this risk of inflation and going up, risk of recession. So government is continuously pushing for infrastructure boost. So this may uh, infrastructure boost is good, but obviously we need to uh, keep a note that last year 2021 May was a lockdown, so this jump is not, in that sense its jump is not big, but yes, obviously uh, lots of infrastructure projects rollover is there, so that is a good sign. So we will keep on watching this data. External debt in India increased to 6,20,700 million US dollar in Q1 FY 2022. US jobless claim also came out yesterday. It increased to 231.75 thousand in June 24 versus 224.5 thousand in the previous week. Let's come to the news desk. The Competition Commission of India has accepted the proposal of Google International to buy Bharti Airtel's 1.28% stake. Tata Group companies Tata Motors and Tejas Networks agreed to a joint venture with Japan-based Renesas Electronics Corporation to build semiconductor for India and the emerging market across the globe. So this semiconductor venture is very crucial at the juncture where there is huge semiconductor deficiency all over the globe. Lots of industries are affected throughout the world. Indian automobile industry is also badly impacted. So on this context, a few days back, Vedanta has declared their effort to step into semiconductor manufacturing in India. There's a bad news that COVID is again rising. Number of COVID cases has gone up 30% rise in COVID cases in last 24 hours, with 18,819 new infections reported in a day and 39 deaths in last 24 hours. It's not a good news for us. Uh, Although in absolute term the figure is still not very big, but the problem is the disease is very contagious and propagation rate is quite high. So in this risk of recession and going up inflation, this going up COVID cases is a watch out. Anyways, this is all for the day. So we will meet again on Monday morning with our morning wrap up. Please don't forget to watch my video on LPG Unleashed, which will be published tomorrow 10 a.m. Thank you for watching.